What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Toonami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today's video is going to be a quick update about what's to come. As you can see right here on DBZ Space, we are going to be getting part 2 today. It's going to be happening today. The festivities kick off in just under 7 hours. Probably by the time you're watching this, maybe like 4 or 5 hours. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Notifications are turned to all. I'm going to be doing a live stream to send us into the 5-year part 2. So if you guys want to be a part of that, do all the events with me. Make sure you guys are subscribed and you are there. So today's video is going to be a quick... Uh-oh. Did I push the wrong button? Nope. Okay. I thought I accidentally ended the recording, but I'm going to keep this because, once again, one take. We're going to be looking at everything that's coming up. So, obviously, we have some missions, some campaigns, we have a summon, we have stone sales, but none of that really matters right now because right now we're only getting event updates. So if you think we're going to be getting the banners for the LR, Rose, and Broly, you are sorely mistaken. In JP, when they had the event happen, it was on the 10th of February. 7 days later, the actual banners dropped. And that's, I mean, if you look at the stone sales, I believe it's consistent with that. So don't expect to see the banners anytime soon. It's going to be a week or something like that. And then we will have the actual banner for the LR, Broly, and Rose. But we're going to take a look at these two events. So these events had their stages updated. So let's take a look. The Saiyan trio led by Fate. For right now, you were only able to do the first 3 stages. You were able to rainbow, if you wanted to, rainbow the base forms of the 2 units. Also farm a copy with SA5 and get all the orbs needed, which is how you get rainbow. So you should be set by now. You should be. Once you're all done with that, when you get the new stages in a couple of hours, you can TUR the 2 units and have them reach their TUR stage. But it doesn't end there. Thankfully, Part 2 is also giving us the easy area for that same event. So those units from that event will be getting their EZAs at the same time, and you can take them in and actually have them reach their final form. These are the units that you could use. So just like with any easy area, these are the units that you could use. In a vacuum, this is kind of limited, but it makes sense, right? Because every single unit here has something to do with the movie, and that's all this is about. This is all from the movie. So it's only fitting that the units from the movie can be used. Although it kind of stinks that you can't use the base form for these free-to-play units. So here's a gripe I'm having with these 2 easy areas. Not so much this one, but the other one that you're going to see in a second. These are free-to-play units. You're trying to EZA free-to-play units. Why is it that there's barely any free-to-play units to actually use in the event? So here it's not as much of a problem as it is on the other one, which I'll show you. But if you want to take a free-to-play team, you would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here you have 7. Minus the 2 required units, you have 5. So here it's not as bad. As long as you fully farm out that Dragon Ball Super Broly story event, you'll be fine. That's basically the point. Because when you do that, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these units will be attainable from one singular event. So make sure you guys do that. It should be available still. Get that done if you want to run this fully free to play. As you guys know, when it comes to easy areas, I love running free to play. So I will be doing this event free to play, 100%. So you guys could be a part of that and watch me do that later today on the stream. Now, before I move over to, actually, yeah, we'll just talk about it right now. The Zero Mortals plan. The stage is being updated, so we have the first 3 stages right here. The second 3 will be given to us in a bit. And once you do, you get the medals needed to ascend to the LR stage. But we are not getting the EZA just yet. So if you are perhaps worried about being overwhelmed with how much you have to do, maybe you're the kind of person who wants to fully free-to-play LR the unit, max them out, don't waste any Kais, you don't have to do it all right now. You can take your time because we're not getting the EZA portion of this LR just yet. I think it's because they don't want to give too many of it at once, and I guess that's part of Part 3. So when you look here and you want to fully farm this guy out free-to-play, you're going to have to get 1 LR with SA10, another LR with SA10, and then eventually you'll have to get a 3rd LR. Whoa. Dude, look at the cursor. That's cool. You'll have to get a 3rd copy to SA5. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's going to take a lot, sure, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as you think compared to like a Prime Battle LR. A Prime Battle LR, if someone doesn't want to fully free-to-play max them out, I get it. That's a lot. This one is not as bad. So if you want to do this fully free-to-play, you should... I mean, if anything, this is the LR that you want to do that on, okay? Now, this is the little gripe that I had with this event. This is not going to be an issue for us right now because in Part 2... Let me see. Part 2, we don't have the easy area for the Zero Mortals plan. But let's take a look at this, all right? This is a free-to-play LR. We're trying to LR a free-to-play unit. So the units that you have to choose from surely should be conducive to a free-to-play player, right? Not so much. If you look through all of this, you barely have enough to get this done. And some of the units are not even really that good. So you have to bring the LR unit, of course. So that's 1. Vegeta Blue, that's 2. Kind of a hard unit to get in the free-to-play space. He's not easy. Like, a lot of people call him free-to-play, and he is free-to-play, but he's not easy to get. So 1, 2, 3, the Anniversary Goku, the one that we just got for logging in the 5-year. That's 3. 4 from the story event, the Trunks story event. 4, 5, 6. You literally have barely enough to assemble a team, and if you do, you have 2 SR units. This is kind of weird. You're trying to awaken an LR free-to-play, but you barely have any free-to-play units to actually get the job done. And not to mention, everyone here, I believe, is a time traveler except this Anniversary Goku. So when I was putting together this team yesterday just to have everything ready for the stream later, I filtered through time travelers trying to put together this team, and I couldn't find this blue Goku right here. He's not a time traveler. This doesn't really seem... I'm not necessarily saying this is not fair. I guess for me, you guys know I like free-to-play challenges and stuff like that. So I'm going to enjoy this, but it's good. It's just weird that I'm running a time traveler's team with 2 SRs and a guy who doesn't even belong there. Seems kind of weird. If this was like a pay-to-play LR, I get it. All these pay-to-play LRs is justified. But this is a free-to-play LR. That doesn't seem right with me. Anyway, we don't have to worry about this for a little while because that's going to be in part 3. But the main thing is you can now LR the Zamasu, get him to the LR status. He will still be pretty good. Before the EZA, you're going to have maybe, I think, 1 or 2 weeks with this guy. Before you get him to 100%, he will still be a time traveler's lead, key plus 377%. So you'll still be able to do some good stuff with him. So don't feel like this is something you have to just put to the side and wait until the part 3. Now, before we end the video, let me quickly go over the preview for the banner. I don't really need to go too much in detail about this, but this kind of ties into what I was talking about regarding the easy areas. So if you are just really short on units and you really don't want to be doing any sort of story event farming or anything like that, but you want to summon, then you might actually benefit from not doing this easy area right now, waiting until a week when this banner drops. And if you want to summon on this banner, you do have some units to gain, both in the easy area for the Kid Saiyans as well as the Time Travelers. So this is kind of the tie-in to the banner. You've got a bunch of units that... Actually, you know what? Wait a second. Why is the Broly not there? That's interesting. Why would the Broly not show up in this list? That LR Broly. Whatever. You still have Goku, Vegeta, Broly, Paragus. All 4 of these guys will fit into the Kid Saiyans. And then you've got the Zamasus, which I believe fit into the Time Travelers. Well, the In Zamasu's not there, but the Gowasu and the STR Zamasu, that makes no sense. The Gowasu and the STR Zamasu will fit into the Time Travelers. So you have some units to gain for these 2 events if you don't have the requirements needed to do this. I know some people had some trouble when Global first had their easy areas, and people were just complaining about how they didn't have the units, they didn't want to farm out the free-to-plays. Well, you've got some options, and if you want to wait a week, you can probably summon and pull some of these. Oh yeah, and then the LRs are available too. Oh man. I can't wait to summon for this. I'm still in whale mode, so I'm going to be summoning for these banners. This one banner, I mean. I really hope I can get Broly. Anyway, that's it. Rant over. Video over. I'm done. Not much more to say. I will see you later on today for the stream. Part 2, 5-year anniversary, guys. We're still in this. We're still in this. It's not over. It's not over. The fusions may have been a thing, but we're not done, okay? We are not done. Stay hyped. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, are you going to be running the easy areas fully free to play like I am, just for the challenge? Or do you just want to breeze through it, no problem? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.